Jelja, daj će mi pričamo. Krećemo.
A Stiso probio un pauzu. Stiso imutili se na palicu.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Pass to Vizenkov. It's good from long range.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's De Silva. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Vizenkov. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. No good with the layup. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Out to the wing. Over to the wing. And so here's the home team. Lucic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
To the paint. And he converts the layup.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Pass to Fournier. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Milutinov. And the shot is good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low. There's the steal. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the right side. There's a good screen. There's the three. No good on that one.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Misses from close range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Booker. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Poked away. Inside. That shot off the mark. Here's Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
And he makes both free throws. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Nikola. Hasn't made one yet. Off target from outside. Banked in off the glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Missed inside.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
On the wing, Booker. .151 left to play in the first. That's tipped.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Napier with it. Out to the right wing. Giffey misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Snatched away. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Out to the right wing. Back to Evans. And stolen by Napier. Six on the shot clock. Giffey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Napier. No scoring in this one. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. And here's Edwards. Buries it down low.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
In the corner, Napier with it. Pass to Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the home team. Here's Dorsey. Makes it off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Edwards. Stolen away. Here's Peters. Evans outside. Let's go. Can't nail the jumper.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Fall. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Evans missing. Here is Edwards. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From the high post. Out left to the wing. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Lets the 3 fly. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Edwards with it. He has 6. From downtown. That shot no good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To the paint. Intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And he comes up with the deuce.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Pass to Booker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Williams-Goss. Fires to the hoop. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. There's a screen. The tray. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. A tight game here in Utah.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
There's the triple. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Down low, De Silva lays it up off the glass. De Silva's got his first basket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Fournier.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Good on both. And the home team has possession. They trail by 1. A steal. Here's the break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
.136 left to play in the first half. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
3-pointer. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's De Silva. It's blocked. And they get it back. To the middle. And stolen by Fournier. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Milutinov. Pass to Vezenkov. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. With 2 seconds left. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And the home team has possession. It's a 5-point game. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. He has 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Vezenkov. Shot clock at 5. Here's Papanikolaou. Driving to the basket. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here comes the break. Moving it up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Puts up a three. And the three ball is good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Top of the key.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And he commits the intentional foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lucic drops in the tray. He has 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Vizenko. 4 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
For the lead. No good that time.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Napier. Sinks that one from the post. Now Evans. Here's Peters. No good on the quick three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For the lead, and it's good on the way in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Evans, driving inside. Lets it go from deep. Peters with the bucket. Peters has got 6 points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Evans. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Evans. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Napier feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Evans with the steal. Now running up the court. Evans trying to push it up. And the shot goes in. Evans has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
To the left wing, Peters. And he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 7. They need this. And it's Napier missing. 4-on-3 break. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got 10 points.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Got a hand on it. 1:30 left to play in the third. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Hits it from 3-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
.51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Napier. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Napier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Peters. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Edwards with the screen. They grab their own miss. For the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Evans with it. Shoots the three. Booker pulls it in. Inside, Lucic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's the drive. It's picked off. Pass to Peters. It's deflected. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. There's the screen. Fires for three. Kicks it out to Booker. Misses the three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Williams-Goss. Pass to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Here's Vezenkov. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Vezenkov.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
On the wing, Booker. Pass to De Silva. Booker outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Williams-Goss. They set the screen. That one's good for Zenkov.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Shot clock at 6. Spiked away. It's Fournier on the wing. The second effort. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Fournier's got 20.
When Evan Fournier is this assertive, because he's got such a versatile game, he is hard to slow down.
Lets it go with a 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams-Goss. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Crafty move. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Outside Fournier. To the left side wing. Here's Vezenkov. Back to Fournier. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fournier's got 22.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Fires from way outside. Knocked away. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams-Goss. Pass to Vezenkov. .130 left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Out to the right wing. Here's Nikola. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he can't get the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. And so here's the home team. It's a 13-point game. Here's Napier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Napier. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Evans. Six to shoot. Count it from 12.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The three-pointer is right on target. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.